Hi everyone, Marlene here with Buffalo Check Chicks. I'm out in my garden today enjoying the birds. Probably not my brightest idea to put a bird feeder out here if I'm expecting to get peas and tomatoes and all that stuff, but for right now, I've got one hanging and the birds just love it. I do want to put a couple hummingbird feeders over here too. So right here in front of me, I have put up this chicken wire, and it goes the length of this planter because I am going to be planting my peas today, and they need something to climb. And that's just temporary, but let me see if I can get some peas going. Let me show you my garden beds. So in here, I have my Brussels sprouts. These are from starter plants and they're growing. I think I need to pinch off these bottom leaves here, which I'll do. And I've got a few little flowers. You know, I added flowers to my garden to bring in the bees, and boy, did it ever bring in the bees. Now, here in this place that looks empty, it really isn't, because I am so happy to say, I don't know if you can see it right there, I've got carrots sprouting. And I've heard that it's really hard to get carrots to come up, but they are starting to sprout. They take a long time. Can you see it? Right there. Little carrot sprouts. Here I have my broccoli growing. It's doing really, really well. These are from starter plants. Next year I'll probably try to put some in by seed, but time just got away from me. And then I also have turnips that I just planted throughout this area, and they'll probably pop up little at a time. I have never had a turnip in my life. I don't even know what they taste like. But I am tickled that my carrots, after all this time, right in here, you can see them, are starting to sprout. I've also planted some more beets in here. They have not sprouted. Just a couple days ago I put them in. And I've got a few marigolds in. Now in here, my eggplant has just quadrupled in size. It has all these pretty little flowers, purple flowers in it. I'm hoping it will set fruit. And then I have some little, these are, pretty sure they're called dianthus. They're kind of like little mini carnations. And some snapdragons that I have to trim the tops off and keep those blooming. And so in here I've also put, try not to wiggle too much, some turnips in this little bed. You can see them coming up right in here. And they're sporadic throughout. Little snapdragons, I've got to prop them up. But I hope I get eggplant because I have this really good eggplant recipe and my family loves it. So I scared my birds away. Where'd you go, birds? I have a bird feeder on the other side of the yard too. So here in this big bin here, I have planted beets, you see the little tag there, and I always put the date that I put them in, 10/24. And they're hard to see, but they are really coming up everywhere. I love beets. So, some little flowers. These are lobelia, and they're pretty. They get a purple little flower on it. But I have a lot of beets coming up. And then I have some, this is a red bell pepper. It looks like it's trying to put out fruit. And then this one I just planted. It is a hot banana pepper. This one here that I have to stake up is a jalapeno. And it looks like it's trying to put on fruit. Over here you can see all my little radishes sprouting all through here. So things are coming up. And then over here in this little bin, I have my thyme, my rosemary, my sage. And then I have planted cilantro in here. And it is finally, you can't really see it, starting to sprout. And I have some pretty little flowers in here. What are these called? What are these called, Lisa? Petunias. I forgot. So hopefully I'll get some cilantro in there. And over here in my big bin, things are growing. My tomatoes are getting huge. I've got flowers all over them, but they're not setting fruit. Oh, Lisa, I have a tomato. It finally set a tomato.
I want to see.
This is basil. Another tomato plant.
Where's the tomato?
Right there at the top. See it? Right here. Right there. See it, Lisa?
Yeah, I see it. Cool.
And I have little sprouts of things coming up. I've tried to research and plant companion plants, so I have lots of little carrots coming up. This is really an experiment because these are just carrot tops from my carrots we had for dinner the other night. I cut the tops off and put them in there, and they're all sprouting, so maybe we'll get some. Got cauliflower in here. Got some flowers. So yay, maybe attracting the bees to my garden is going to help pollinate everything. Cauliflower looks very healthy. But yay, I'm finally getting some tomatoes setting on this. And this is that heirloom Cherokee purple. So I'm excited about that. I've got some little marigolds in here. Got more pepper plants, cauliflower. I looked it up on YouTube and it said to go like 4 leaves down and pinch it off. That way your basil will just stay nice and full. But I have to say, I'm really pleased. You know, I'm a novice gardener. This is my first year gardening. And it does look like bell peppers are setting on this. And I know a lot of you live in different parts of the country and are not growing tomatoes right now, but the season here in Arizona is quite different. So everything I've put in is what I have researched that we can grow right now. So, tomatoes now in the fall, and then we have just a really short spring. So right after the last frost, probably in February, I'll be planting more tomatoes. But I'm really pleased with, how things are turning out. I'm going to make a real pretty little seating area over there. Right now it's just thrown together, but yeah, like these leaves here on these Brussels sprouts, I'm gonna pinch them off the bottoms because they look bad, and this poor little guy got trampled, so I'm gonna pinch them off. And anything I pinch off, the flowers or whatnot. And I have my composter out here that I'm really excited about using. These little metal plants out here are lit up, and they're so pretty at night. And I have these little mushrooms. I had them in, but the wind blew them over. But I have my little composter over here, and I started using it. So I ordered this off eBay, and it's really nice. And yeah, just open it up. It's two sides. I'm just anything that I pinch off in the garden. Little remnants of things I just put in there. Give it a spin. And I know it'll take a while for, to make the compost. But anyways, that's all for today, you guys. I'm really enjoying my gardening. I'll update you on what goes on, what I've got growing, my harvest. And right now I'm going to go in and get my peas, and I'm going to plant a row of peas all down there. I just watered. I'm trying to keep these carrots moist. It says that's like the most important thing, to keep them moist. So I'm really pleased with that. Okay, so that's how my garden's growing. I'll see you soon. I love you guys. Bye for now. Ruff, ruff, ruff.